Tyreekus Davis. Tyreekus Davis. Y'all better learn the name. Seems like every single practice video that's published, he's always making plays. And I think that he's making a strong case to be part of the top rotating group of cornerbacks and possibly even a starter, depending on how the rest of the things shake out. Because all he does, guys, is make plays. I mean, we're going to take a look at this. Smash the like. Let me know your thoughts in the comments on this topic. And of course, subscribe if you haven't done that yet. But courtesy, I've Media reached the people and Scobuffs 22 for putting this out there. But check out this coverage on Draylon Miller, getting the hand in there. Now he's a smaller guy. He's like 5'11", I think, 5'10", 5'11". And, Draylon's not the biggest wide receiver, but we've noticed Tyreekus Davis has been kind of all over the field. We've seen him playing slot. We've seen him playing outside. I think that, hey, if he's going to run with the ones, he probably will profile better to go against guys that are in the slot rather than maybe like 6'5" guys, like on the outside. We'll let our tall trees out there like DJ McKinney, RJ Johnson, Teion Parks handle those taller guys. But Tyreekus Davis, man, this guy has a nose for the football. He's got a knack to make plays, and it seems like he's always coming up with interceptions throughout this entire fall camp. I think he's one of the biggest risers so far this August. So knocks this thing away. Draylon almost brings it down, but as you can see, it hits the ground. I think some people were thinking like, Draymond might have caught this, but good effort nonetheless. But I have just been so impressed. I know that he's a little short. Prime likes those big corners, but hey, he's got this extra year, a former teammate of Preston Hodge over at Liberty, and now has spent time at or was it was at JUCO? I forget. But anyways, he was at Wyoming most recently, and because of that JUCO rule, just like Preston Hodge is returning for an extra year, and I think you're going to see him play quite a bit. And it's also reassuring, that if we have a guy go down, we got a guy like Tyreekus Davis that's going to be making plays, man. That's all he does is make plays. You can see the screenshot right here. Let's get this thing going in slow motion as well. You can see good coverage. Maybe didn't get a hand on it, but hey, got in the way enough. I'd love to see that. I think he had another PBU earlier in the practice as well when I was going through and watching it. And so again, Tyreekus Davis, he is a guy that you need to know. Number 9, he is somebody who's going to make an impact this year for the Buffs, whether that's in a starter or fringe starter, main backup capacity. He's going to play snaps, guys. He most definitely is. Yeah. Last couple of years here at Wyoming, he's bringing over 1,200 snaps at corner in experience at Wyoming. So he has been tested. Again, guys, I got to remind you, fantastic coverage grade, essentially 70 overall from PFF. Run defense grade, 73. Short tackler, almost 50 tackles on the year this past year for Davis at Wyoming. And you can see, in these videos that, man, he is physical. He's always making like contact, not like penalty wise, but he's always making some sort of move to assert himself, right? I have absolutely loved what we've seen out of Tyreekus Davis. I think he's a prime example right now of a guy that's playing bigger than his 5'10" frame, right? Now, you guys might think, Dave, you're anti-small guys. And I'll be honest. If I'm given a magic genie or whatever, build the football team however you want, man, we're only having super tall dudes on the team, right? But that's not reality. You got to fill your room out. Sometimes it's going to be with guys who aren't over 6 feet. That's okay. It's college football. You can get guys like Tyreekus Davis that play bigger than their size. You know who also plays bigger than their size? Freaking LeJontay Wester. Even though Travis Hunter's 6'1", sometimes he made plays like he's 6'4". Talking about Jimmy Horn. making plays bigger than his frame would suggest, right? Tough, tough. I mean, LeJontay Wester. Let's talk about Emmanuel Sanders, another one of these guys. Again, on the wide receiver side of things, but there's other corners, no doubt about it. From Broncos country, how about Jaquan McMillan? Let's talk about Chris Harris, one of the greatest corners they've ever had. I think he's 5'11". So uh, I can't wait to see how Tyreekus Davis is going to be used again, mainly an outside cover guy at Wyoming, but I've seen him in the slot quite a bit with Colorado. So I like to see that Robert Livingston's moving him around a little bit. I think that's fantastic. So am I crazy? Y'all let me know. Like Tyreekus Davis, man, all this guy does is make plays. He better be on the field, man. Like, subscribe, comment, Scoba.